I was a bitch. I was so mean on.
Fight.
Okay, y'all, I want to tell y'all what Methotrexate did to you, girl. Okay, a lot of people know that I have adult Still's disease. If you follow me for that, this video is for y'all. Okay, I have a lot of videos. Not a lot of videos. I see a lot of questions on my Facebook groups that I'm in about Methotrexate and remission. So I want to do a video on that. First, I want to tell you guys what Methotrexate did to me. From what I was told, Methotrexate is an oldie but a goodie, but the side effects are crap. It's shit. Now, if you ask me, would I rather have flares or the side effects of Methotrexate? I'm gonna pick the side effects of Methotrexate that I went through. Okay, everybody is completely different. If you ask me which medication I like better, was it Methotrexate or Kineret? They both have their pros and cons. Now, I was on Methotrexate for 3 months. You can say I was on Kineret for about 2.5 to 3 months. Which one gave me the more side effects? Methotrexate, hands down. Which one gave me the most pain? Kineret, because I used to get the skin reactions. So the side effects that Methotrexate did to me: hair loss. My hair came out. If I can find pictures, I will put pictures up, but my hair has grown back. Look, it's back fuller and thicker. I just got my hair done today. Even though it's short, my hair never was that long to begin with, but it's back healthy. I got me a little length, but like I said, I get my hair cut, so it's way healthier than it used to be. My hair was literally falling out. Another thing Methotrexate did to me, Methotrexate had me with brain fog. I was confused. I was very confused on Methotrexate. I would have brain fog. I can't really describe it. Besides, I can't describe it. It's like, I wouldn't say I was confused, but I wouldn't say I was dingy. I just had brain fog. It's just like I wasn't there completely. It had me like zoned out, but only like a day or two after I took the Methotrexate is when I had brain fog. It would go away. Okay. Also with Methotrexate, what I got was the worst diarrhea. Girl, freaking-rea. It was the worst. It was always a day or two after I took that medicine. So I made sure the days after I took Methotrexate, I did not go to work, because at this time I was back at work. Now I started on, it's I don't feel like doing the math, y'all. It's 2.5 milligrams. At first I was taking 5 pills. So 2.5 times 5 is, that's how much I start off with. Then I started having pain again, like the flares would come. So that's when my doctor was like, we can up your steroids, your prednisone, or we can go up on your Methotrexate. I did not, period, want to go. I want to get off the motherfucking steroids. Do you hear me? We'll go up on Methotrexate. So I was taking, for about a month after I started, I went up a pill. So I was taking 2.5 milligrams, 6 pills a week. Okay, y'all do the math. I'll put it somewhere up here. So yeah, so I could wing off the steroids, because I didn't want to go up on my steroids, because those steroids, the side effects of that was fucking terrible. I had moon face. Let's talk about methotrexate, okay? My hair came out. I had very bad diarrhea. I had stomach pains, but that can also be because of the steroids. I was confused, a little paranoid on it. Diarrhea, brain fog. I just felt weird on it, okay? But the thing that hurt, and I also would get mouth sores. Now, I also could have been getting mouth sores from the steroids as well. But my teeth were so, when I was on methotrexate, my teeth were so sensitive. If you touch my teeth, I would start crying. And imagine your teeth just extra sensitive and you got braces in your mouth. Girl, do you hear me? It was terrible. If you touched my teeth, I would cry. If I drank something cold, my teeth were very sensitive and they hurt. And I'm a person who I never had a toothache or anything. Only thing I've had have been braces. So my teeth being very sensitive, that irked my nerves. So methotrexate, hair loss. That hit me mentally, very mentally, when my hair came out. If I can find pictures, I'll put them up, but you probably can't even tell the difference. So hair loss, sensitive teeth, diarrhea, mouth sores, okay? To help the mouth sores, I took folic acid. I had a prescription of folic acid, and I would get thrush. Oh, I got thrush in my mouth so much. It was thrush. And it also could have been the steroids that gave me thrush as well, not methotrexate alone. So let's get into what steroids did to me. Of course, your girl got big as hell. I gained 80 pounds on the motherfucking steroids. Okay, I had I was a bitch. I was so mean on steroids, on them prednisone. I started off the most that I took on steroids, I think I started off at 40 milligrams, and it wasn't working when I was in the hospital, so they upped my dose to 60 milligrams a day. So I started, once they figured out I had still disease, I started at 60 milligrams of steroids until I weaned off of them. Now, I started the steroids, I want to say in April of 2018. By November of 2018, I was completely off my steroids, okay? I went down on my doses. Like, once I started weaning off the steroids, it was like every 2 weeks I would go down a dose. While I was going down doses on my steroids, I did start having small flares again. I did, and I think it's because my body was adjusting to the steroids being out of my system. Now, there will be I started taking methotrexate in, I want to say, June of 2018. It was June 13th is when I got approved for it, because Kineret, I had to take methotrexate for 3 months before I could get Kineret. Excuse me, before I could get Kineret. Kineret, the injection. So I started on methotrexate, I want to say in July. That's when I started having, in June, going into July is when I started having I still have flare-ups every day, but I had days where I felt normal for a couple of, not all day, but for the majority of the day I felt good until I ran out of blood. My hemoglobin was 3, but that's another video, okay? So, I'm gonna say August is when I started feeling relief, but I was still on my steroids. I'm gonna say by September is when I went back to work. I still wasn't completely on normal. September, between June and August, as I was tapering down on my steroids, I was in a lot of pain as I was tapering off my steroids. But like 2 weeks after I have been on the new dose of steroids, I would start feeling better. So with me, as I went down on my steroids, I would get more leg pain if I wasn't moving or anything. I know that's hard to explain. I'm just telling y'all my experience, okay? Now, steroids made me all I craved. Let me tell y'all what I craved when I was on steroids. All I wanted to eat was McChickens from McDonald's and French fries. If you saw me eating fruit and stuff because the steroids, and I'm gonna say the other medication, had my taste buds with the thrush, everything in my mouth tastes disgusting. So I kept with me chewy, dang, what the things called? Chewy sweet tarts. I kept chewy sweet tarts by me and Starburst because the flavor of it would help my mouth. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. Everything tastes disgusting, but chewy sweet tarts and Starbucks had your girl getting some taste and some taste bugs. Do you hear what I'm trying to say? So kept that. So I would crave salty foods, okay? My blood sugars. I was on insulin, okay? Do you hear me? I was on insulin. I'm already pre-diabetic. Well, I am diabetic. That's why I had lab bandos years ago, and then my diabetes was under control. But when I was on steroids, this is very common. My blood sugars were running in the 600s. I would not eat anything, and it would still be high as fuck. Okay, I was on insulin. I had to check my sugar, give myself insulin every day. So that steroids did that. Steroids had me so mean. I cut somebody out over some syrup. When I was in the hospital, I was such a bitch on those steroids. One, because I knew what I was talking about, people wouldn't listen to me, but I was a bitch. I was very mean on steroids. I had moon face. If you go to my videos and past, my face was huge. It still is huge because your girl done gained some weight because of them steroids. I gained 80 pounds. But I had moon face. I also think the steroids contribute to the thrush in my mouth. Make sure you brush your teeth, rinse your mouth out when you take those steroids. Made me hungry all the time. It made me crazy, made me mean. I was very mean. And with being sick and not being able to do, it does something to you, okay? So I can say that's what steroids did to me. Kineret, the only bad thing I can say with Kineret is the skin reaction. Those skin reactions felt like I was having a skin flare with the rash, the Steel's rash. I felt that. So that's why I stopped cold turkey, because I was giving myself these shots and one day it just burned. And the skin reactions were terrible, and I was like, F this. I'd rather have a Steel's rash than to be taking these shots. That's how bad it was with the Kineret. I didn't have any other side effects like the Methotrexate, but the skin reactions alone, when I gotta go to work and have to stick yourself with a needle, it ain't like the insulin. If it was like the insulin little shots, I could do that, but them things burned and they hurt it. And yes, I did everything. I was on Kineret on track program. A nurse came to my house, let me know I work in a medical field. I'm a medical assistant. I know how to do shots, okay? I did all the rules. I put an ice pack on my leg before and after, so it didn't work. Now I will say that helped with the skin reaction, but you gotta rotate your spots, okay? And also, you guys, look up Kineret on track, okay? I don't know if they're still available, but they helped me a lot. With, look, I knew how to get the shots. It's just the reactions I couldn't deal with anymore. That was the only thing with that. And also with Methotrexate for my girls and my young ladies who are on it. You can't get pregnant on it. It is an X on getting pregnant. That is why I started taking the Kineret instead of Methotrexate, because at the time I was trying to have a baby. And you can't get pregnant on Methotrexate. So that happened. Yeah. I think that's all I want to talk about today with the medicine and the side effects of me. But you guys, I Don't be like me. Look, my doctor, when I say my doctor, you can tell my doctor was a new doctor, but she also dealt with Still's before. She had a patient with Still's disease. Okay, we talked to each other on a game plan. Whatever I felt like doing, she was okay with it, but I would let her know. Like, when I stopped taking it, I knew what to do. I had enough prednisone by me. If I have a flare-up, I knew what dosage to give myself. Okay, so when I stopped cold turkey taking Kineret, my doctor knew about it. Okay, I knew what to do if I had a flare-up. I knew exactly what to do. I know what medicine to take. I knew what to do because I was the guinea pig of medications, you could say, with my doctor. And me and her came up with a plan. And when I stopped Kineret, I just let her know I stopped it. And I have not had any flares. I have not had any symptoms of Still's disease. I stopped the medicine cold turkey. Don't be like me. Like I said, my doctor was on board with it. My doctor knew. Okay, I'm not telling y'all to do that. I'm just telling y'all what I did. What I did, I stopped cold turkey because I couldn't. It burned. One time I went to the Bahamas on my honeymoon. I don't know if the medicine I don't know, but it never burned as I was putting it in my leg. I got scared. I was thinking the medicine went bad. I stopped taking it. And let me know I had my other medicine, my steroids. I would pop some extra steroids because I knew what to do. But I didn't have any more. Symptoms, so I stopped cold turkey. And when I saw I didn't get a rash, I wasn't in pain, I was like, I'm not taking this medicine no more. I'm done. But I let my doctor know. I let my doctor know, and I've been in remission ever since. Maybe it was just that 1 year. I'm not gonna say that one time. I'm gonna say that 1 year that I didn't have any more symptoms, because I was having a flare every day. I'm not gonna say it was a one-time quitter, because for that whole year I was pretty much sick. More than half the year I was sick until I wasn't sick anymore. Until we got my lab work done, until I got all those blood transfusions, some iron transfusion. All that together put me in remission. I think I didn't change my diet. Well, my diet changed because of steroids and my lab being wasn't working. But I didn't change anything. I just prayed and worked and didn't take no for an answer. And I've been in remission since then. I'm one of the lucky ones. Never everyone is so lucky. I still have pain. Not really. It might just be in my head. It might not be Still's related. It just might be me getting old. But that's it, YouTube babies. Thank you guys for watching. And yeah, so